before you guys went to Florida that you wanted to see your team get tougher. You kind of not disappointed, but bothered a little bit by a couple of things you saw.
Confused would be a good term. I was a little confused by early play.
Did that change over the weekend?
Significantly, yeah, significantly. We hadn't really found any rhythm, I didn't think, through our first 4 games, either offensively or defensively. We'd been playing hard, but I didn't think we really had established any rhythm whatsoever. And that was a little surprising to me just based on what I'd seen this summer and the extra work that we had in. I thought we would be further along in developing an identity. I think we took a huge step towards that this weekend, starting on Friday night against a good Creighton team. We played really well for about 28 minutes of the game. Really good offensively, the best we've played all season in the second half, just sharing the ball and having some of our upperclassmen lead us, which is what I was anticipating from day one. And then to bounce right back and play a team that's the polar opposite of Creighton in Cincinnati, long, athletic, physical, don't let you have anything easy. And I felt like we continued our improvement, even though we didn't play as efficiently as I would have hoped down the stretch. I thought we continued our improvement and beat 2 quality teams that hopefully will show this team if we take the right approach, we can have success.
What's the difference in Stephon in that Cincinnati game and some others during his start?
Honestly, just made shots. You know, we're in a make-or-miss business. I've heard Hubie Brown say that. He talks about the NBA as a make-or-miss league, and it's really a make-or-miss business. You got to make shots. And his energy's been pretty good. He was really good in the second half at Troy because he made 3 or 4 shots. He got some steals in the open floor, which gave him some confidence, and then he was able to hit some pull-ups. He hadn't made any threes prior to us going to Florida, and he really struggled. As a matter of fact, I think the first one he made, he banked in against Creighton, which is really not what we'd intended to get him out of his slump. But he made a couple early against Cincinnati, and then they pressed us, which allowed him to get in the open floor, and he really made some spectacular finishes. I'm not sure the audio quality would be good enough to show you, but trust me, they were spectacular.
You feel like you're any closer to getting a rotation of 6, 7, 8 guys, or still kind of just?
I'd like to tell you that I've typically played 8 or 9 guys, and I think you might can get to 10. It's hard to get beyond that, but to be honest with you, it's hard for me. I think there's 3 or 4 guys that we all know we need to play well in order for us to have a chance to win, but our front court, we're still kind of doing it by committee. And really the difference between the 3rd guard off the bench and the 5th guard off the bench it changes day to day. So until we get consistent production, I'll continue to try to mix and match. If you saw against Cincinnati, we limited some guys' minutes because other guys were playing well. So it'll just really be determined day to day, whether it be in practice or how they produce in the games.